Last Minute Man, and we are here today with my good buddy Mr. Obvious, doing the first of a two-part series on this brand new rifle that you just picked up today. And we got it from American Gun and Pawn, located in Dry Ridge, Kentucky. Definitely, if you're ever up in northern Kentucky, give them a shout. I believe they said they deliver all the way across the United States now.
Anywhere and everywhere to go.
They're anywhere and everywhere. I think you find them on arms lists as well. So
it's according to state to state what your state rules are. So
obviously follow those. But Mr. Obvious, what do we have here?
Oh, we have a beautiful SIG CROSS and a 308 Winchester.
Let's open up the box. And I'm doing the over-the-shoulder view with Mr. Obvious here, who is dressed to impress with his battle fatigues that work just as good at the disco as it does in the turkey woods, which is where I drug him out today. So, drug him out of the woods to do this review. So what we got, Mr. Obvious?
Well,
this is the way it comes.
This is the way it comes. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got the lock, looks like. Oh, get that out.
Man. And I thought this box was empty when we first got it. This thing is so light.
Got a pistol.
Oh, look at there.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it is a rifle.
Well, and we got the bolt out, so it is safe.
Yeah. All
right.
Still safe, yes.
All right.
So, we got to unlock this. We'll set that where it won't fall. Looks like we got a bolt for it.
And what else comes in the box here? We got our trigger lock. Thank you, federal government. We got just paperwork and documentation, your warranty, and join the NRA, and all the usual suspects that you find in a box.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty neat. So looks like we got a little lever here. You push down for the bolt. There we go.
Oh man, and that is smooth. Now, we'll get the trigger pull gauge out and we'll show you that inside. We just wanted to do an unboxing here, and then we'll be doing a more in-depth review tomorrow and actually shooting this at some distance. We'll see how that turkey suit works hiding out in the bushes too.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out.
All right, so initial impressions here, Mr. Obvious.
Well, it's lightweight. This one does have the 16-inch barrel. I got it to 16. I've got, like my other 308, it's 24-inch barrel, so I want to go with the 16. It kind of got closer to the scout rifle.
Yes.
Kind of looked like that. And,
well, I'll tell you, as a scout rifle fan myself, and I know people will jump on us about this later, but we don't have a forward mount optic.
No.
But I mean, this really is in the spirit of that, because you got a high-powered round, you know, the 308, not lacking in any way. And this is a very lightweight platform. I mean, we weighed this before we came out here, and what it weigh out? 6.9, 6 pounds?
Yeah, on my
9
scale,
ounces.
6.9. They say it's 6.8, I think, something like that. That's what they say it is, but it was right there. So
yeah, and then with a loaded magazine, of course, it comes with a 5-round magazine, and Mr. Obvious, I believe, ordered a couple 10-rounders for it.
A couple 10-rounders, yeah.
You know,
it's got the M-lock, so you can actually put an extended rail out here if you wanted to, I guess, set a scope on out there.
Yeah,
but,
you could mount a scout configuration on there.
Sure could.
You could also I guess tactical it up and put any kind of doodad on it you like. But yeah, look at this.
Yeah, for your scope, that's pretty neat. Get your cheek rest, chest, wherever you want it.
Now you'll probably want to put a bipod on this as well, won't you?
Probably, yeah. So you got your lamp pull, set that whatever you want. So that's pretty neat. Then lock it down. Then you also got a button here for your shoulder height, wherever you want it to be comfortable. That's pretty neat, huh?
That is awesome.
I kind of like that. I mean, you raise your cheek well up here, then you're right there.
All right. Okay, Mr. Obvious, show us that trigger pull, which is one of my favorite things on this rifle.
Okay.
Other than the weight.
Chamber's still clear. Let's get right here. We got 2 pounds 4 ounces. Delete it. I got 2 pounds 8 ounces.
All right. We'll give her one more for good measure.
Two pounds 7 ounces.
So looking at this here, SIG CROSS, the first thing I notice is really light. I mean, this is a really light rifle. And I mean, golly, this thing is just, if you were backpacking up in the mountains and whatnot, you know, this would be the rifle I'd want to take. This kind of goes counterintuitive as far as a hunting rifle because of the short barrel length, but actually a 308, anything I've shot them in, you know, my Ruger Scout has a 16.5-inch barrel, very accurate, plenty of power. I mean, it's just a deer slayer, but this thing is awesome. The trigger, I really like this. I'm seeing this more and more being produced now on just off-the-shelf firearms, but it's got a straighter profile instead of a hook and a curve in the trigger. I really like this. I mean, you're getting even purchase every time, and when you got a little bit of take up in that, but let's go ahead and cock it. But yeah, you got a little bit of take up, and then it just has a really easy break. And no matter where you are gripping on this, that really minimizes that, like having to look for the sweet spot on your trigger. I'm really digging this. Yeah. These new trigger designs are awesome. You don't have to go in the aftermarket and purchase something like that for competition anymore. They're kind of coming out with it. I mean, I just think that's really impressive. But yeah, as far as packing this thing around, of course, we're gonna loosen this up, working it. But man, packing this thing in your bag when you're going on that big elk hunt or whatever, look at that. I mean, it's just easy to carry. Of course, you can't work the bolt with the buttstock collapse, but honestly, why would you? Yeah. You know, this isn't a pistol, it is a rifle. But as far as just carrying it around, packing it around out in the woods, just wow.
Yeah.
What a neat.
Slide that right in the backpack and go.
What a neat rifle. And I cannot wait to get out tomorrow is when we're going to get out and actually shoot this sucker. And we'll see what she does over at, we got our 400 yard target set up. We'll see how she does there. We'll get a grouping at 100 and give you guys a good minute of angle calibration for it. We'll shoot a few different types of ammo out of it. You got some hammer loads available for this? So, and those are 168 grain. My initial impression is that it's very light. It just feels so cool, handy. I like the controls on it. Very similar to an AR platform, or a lot of people are very familiar with that. I dare say it is America's rifle now. The AR-15 is just, everybody's got one, or at least you know somebody who does. You've shot them yourself, I'm sure. If you haven't, what is wrong with you? Get out there and have some fun. Shoot America's favorite sporting rifle, seems to be. And but this has some things in common with that. Your safety, just the overall ergonomics of it, feel very similar to that. Again, this is not a tactical weapon. This is a bolt action. But I will point out, I do not like ambidextrous safeties on a tactical weapon. On a bolt action, you're fine. But that kind of hinders, and I'll show you. This is just my opinion, folks. You know, not everybody agrees. But when you're outside the trigger well and you're trying to operate that safety, being a semi-auto, if it were, that can get in your way, okay? You have to have your finger over the trigger to pull the safety off. Now, with a bolt action, I'm probably gonna operate it as so, and then get in there. You wouldn't be operating it the way you would be operating a tactical platform or whatnot. But yeah, just what a neat weapon. It is just balanced as can be, light as can be. I think they hit it out of the park with the ergonomics, the feel of it. We'll see how she does tomorrow.
I hope it shoots as good as it looks.
If it shoots half as good as it looks, we're going to be blown away. But I know over there at the American Gun and Pawn, they said they sold a few of these and people seem to love them. and 308 seems to be the caliber most people get them in. You can also get it in a 6.5 Creed. There are other offerings. This is meant for hunting long range or medium range. You see a lot of people online so far shooting at like 800 yards with these. This is a 16-inch barrel. I'm interested to see how we do at 400, and that'll tell us a lot. You know, if we're still hitting a minute of angle at 400, this thing, you should be able to walk it out. But I'm excited to see it, and until we see the shooting, that's really all I've got. Now, Mr. Obvious, is there anything I missed on this that you would like to mention?
No, not yet till I get through shooting it, I guess.
Yep, until we put her through her paces.
Yes, it does.
But everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate your comments. We appreciate anyone's opinion on how we could do things better. Not that we can do everything people suggest, but you know, we're on a shoestring budget here, and this is a hobby for us. No one pays us. We just enjoy doing this. So again, we like your comments. Tell us what you think about this rifle. Remember, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man.